my name is Gowdsta 712, and that intro was probably very lackadaisical. I apologize. It's just, this is pretty much getting me very depressed right now. I tried the commentary first, and it went on for 16 minutes. I was doing it again, and I was actually being pretty quick, and my mum comes in and ruins it. Even though I always tell her when the door's closed, I'm recording, and she still had to come in and ruin it, which is kind of disappointing for me, because they always do it, and I always tell them, and they just always like, it's not them, it's my mum, pretty much. We're gonna try this again. So today I'm going to be talking about change. I'm going to be talking about sort of how things have changed over a certain amount of time, because it's really interesting when you look at your life and you just see how much has changed over the last week or over the last month. For me, I would say quite a lot of the change is bad, at least the ones I'm going to point out. I wouldn't necessarily say that my whole... Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm not going to bother talking about that. But yeah, we are going to talk about change. So, let's start off by talking about, big things that have changed. For everyone, there's probably been some really big changes. Some, for example, some people maybe have moved house. Some people have maybe got, into a really deep relationship with a girl. Lucky people. Some people maybe got a car, stuff like that. For me, the big change that I've had over the last 12 months is moving country. I moved all the way across the Atlantic. So for me, that was a really big change, and it's kind of sad for me because I was hoping, coming to America, I was hoping that, here would really be, a new chance, a new shot at life, and just a completely new leaf, fresh, and I'd just be able to really, I thought that the people were really different, so I thought that they react to what I did differently, hopefully better, and that things would turn out better for me. Not necessarily. I mean, I definitely would say that I am, much better around everyone, as opposed to England, but, there are always pros and cons to situations, and I would say that some of the cons were really unforeseen and were really, unheard of in England, and then coming over here, they've appeared, and, that pretty much balances it out. There are some unseen pros, some unseen cons that balance everything out. So my actual day-to-day life has really not changed at all. The more I think about it, the more impressed I am with myself at how it stayed exactly the same. My life has not changed. I really was hoping that my life would change, a lot for the better, but it really hasn't. It stayed exactly the same. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of sad, I guess, but my life just hasn't changed. Then let's move on to some other things. For example, my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has mainly got better. I would say almost all got better in the last 12 months. I mean, my channel is 2 years and 2 months old now, so it's, it's starting to get aged. And for a channel that's 2 years and 2 months old, having 627 subs is pretty darn bad. For a channel that old, you would generally expect them to have maybe 5 to 10 times the channel size. But with that said, I'm pretty happy with my subscriber count right now, because I have enough viewers that people actually encourage me, posting nice comments in the description, and I mean not in the description, just people posting nice comments, and trying to, saying, oh, this was a good one, or love this, stuff like that. It really encourages me. It really does. It really makes my day, and it makes me feel good to know that, the work over the last 2 years is actually sort of paying off. I mean, I don't mean physical paying off, like I haven't received any money from YouTube, but it is at least paying off for you guys. You guys are enjoying it, and you guys are letting me know. You know, at least I'm getting some comments. I mean, I used to really struggle with comments because I really wanted to know what I was doing wrong. I thought that before, I thought that the problem was that it was my videos, just my videos weren't good. My videos weren't that good, but I definitely think that they were better than the amount of attention that they were getting. I definitely think that they deserved more attention. But I thought there was something wrong with me, so I was always begging my viewers to post in the comments, always begging them. They never did. But, you know, it wasn't my fault, that's why. It wasn't my fault, it's just, you know, your videos getting really good does come with time and comes with practice. My videos still aren't perfect, there are still things wrong with my videos, but the more I do it, and, you know, the more I use the software that I'm using, the more I'll get used to it, and just the better the videos will get. Really, if you're gonna start a channel, what I'd recommend is just make quite a few videos off, like, without uploading them before you start uploading. Like, make maybe 10 or 20 videos and send them to your friends and ask for their opinion, because usually your friends will tell you the problems, and then you can at least improve a bit before you go on YouTube, because if you just put really crappy stuff on YouTube, you're gonna get harassed quite badly. So that's a simple tip. But the commentary's already starting to get on, so I need to pick it up. But yeah, going back to my channel, also the stuff that I posted has changed quite a lot. I mean, I really used to be a Call of Duty channel mainly, and that was the main game, and I might have done a few things here and there, maybe one thing extra on top of that, but it really used to be all about Call of Duty. But now, I mean, I'm posting quite a lot of variety. I would say that right now the main game that I'm posting is Minecraft, but I think it's because Minecraft is so versatile that you don't need to necessarily, it doesn't need to be one thing, you know. For example, I have the Tech It War going, I have my mod reviews, I want to do more map reviews as well, but the problem is, it's just the big YouTubers always cover them before I can get to them, so it means that, you know, there's no point in me covering it after a big YouTuber's done it, because I'm not going to get any views and exposure from that, you know. But not only that, I also have, you know, my Bioshock Infinite stuff. I have my Gowdsta going live on Call of Duty, and, you know, my server Sundays. I have quite a lot of variety. But then, you know, like I said, thinking back, I used to be a Call of Duty channel. The reason why I switched over is because over the last 2 or 3 months, over the last few months actually, I'm just not as good as Call of Duty on PC as I once was. I'm not really as good as shooters on PC as I once was, pretty much generally. The reason why I stopped posting Battlefield is just because I got bored of the game. But the reason why I stopped posting, I still post Call of Duty, but just not as much, is because, like I said, I'm just not as good as it, and I really can't be, I don't, you know, like, I'm not just gonna go on the game and start getting mad and you know, have to stop recording and then start again when I get in a new lobby and keep doing that. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, I'm not doing that. You know, it's crazy, because sometimes I don't play for really long, I hop on instantly and I do really well. Like, for example, I was playing Modern Warfare 2 again about a month ago, and I was hopping on, I was doing really good, like really good that day. The day after I was doing really good, but then I hopped on a week ago and I was terrible. Not terrible, but I wasn't very good. At least for my standards, I wasn't very good. I mean, I was getting 1 KDs and slightly negative KDs, and it was just kind of disappointing. Like, earlier today, I was trying to record for a Gowdsta Going Live episode. I was getting negative KDs. Not like hugely negative, but slightly below 1. And that kind of, I wasn't even raging, but I just sort of looked at it and I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. There's no point in me wasting my time with this, because there's nothing going to happen from it. The point in this commentary is that change is always going to happen. Change is really a part of life, and change will be good, change will be bad, and change will be neutral. But don't always think that, you know, if you work hard enough at something, that your life will change to suit it, because that's not the case. sometimes things sometimes it does work like that. Sometimes, you know, you just need to put in more work and the change will happen. But sometimes it won't. Like, I'm not going to waste my time constantly trying to be really good at Call of Duty, because I know that I'm probably not going to be it anymore. I'm just not that I'm not that gamer anymore. Now I'm all about, you know, just having fun with friends. You know, that's really what I'm about. I just want to have fun, and enjoy myself posting commentaries, entertaining you guys while doing that. Like, I'm enjoying Bioshock Infinite right now, because the videos, you guys like them, you guys like my weird reactions to things, and you know, it's really entertaining for me to play it. I really like deep games like that, you know, and I also just like playing with my subscribers, playing with my my fellow friends, you know, my fellow YouTubers, and just doing videos like that. And that's all I'm about, guys. That's really what my channel is around right now. That's all I want it to be around. I'm really, you know, if you come here expecting really high scoring gameplays, really good gameplay, you're at the wrong place. You really are, because I don't care about that anymore. Because like I said, I'm not that gamer anymore. And, you know, later this year it's going to be a big change for me, because I'm hopefully going to be getting a PS4 and a capture card, which, you know, for me is a pretty big deal, because I remember I did some console gaming over the last few years for like Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3, but I was using a Dazzle, which is 480p, and back then also, like, I was recording with a laptop that was too slow to get some good definition recordings and stuff like that. Just generally, it wasn't good. So to be doing this well now, to get in all this HD stuff, 720p, pretty much every video now is 720p. So it's changed there, and so like I said, I'm going to be investing like an Elgato probably, and a PlayStation 4 and some games. I'm going to become very much a hybrid channel, because I'm still going to be posting quite a lot of PC stuff. For example, I'm still going to keep my Minecraft stuff going. I'm still going to be doing things like the Gary's mod, stuff like that. But with that said, most games, you know, my Gowdsta plays are mainly going to be on the console. You know, things like that. Gowdsta going live, that's probably going to be on console. So it really is going to be a change for me. It's really going to be something different. All I hope is that I will be able to save enough money to do that. I really can't say the word earn, because, at least for YouTube that is, because I really haven't earned anything from YouTube yet. But I'm hoping that I can just save enough money to be able to afford the this sort of, not necessarily dream, but this goal, you know, be able to get back into console gaming. Because I personally think console gaming is a bit easier, due to the fact that generally the enemies are worse. At least on like Call of Duty and games like that, your enemies aren't as hard, because a lot of them are just less dexterous young kids. Whereas on PC, usually you have much better people, you know, people who actually build, you know, a PC from ground up, stuff like that. So I think there is a difference there, and hopefully I'll be able to take advantage of that, and maybe be able to be a bit of both, you know, some entertainment as well as high scoring stuff. We'll have to see. You know, like I said, change, it's sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's unexpected. You don't really know. Don't act like you know. Just let it happen. Scout712 here, and I'm out.